Hi everybody, so I wanted to bring you a video today because I am at this particular moment, in a lot of drawdown on my account. It's only the second day of the month. I just came off of the biggest win that I've ever had over the course of 30 days for the month of January, and now I'm in serious drawdown, significant drawdown compared to what I'm accustomed to with this trading system. So what does that mean to you as a trader as you go through your trading journey? You know, I've got 7 pairs that I trade, and they're on models that run between a 54% to a 70% win rate. So most of them fall into that 60 or 64% win rate. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean you're going to get 6 wins and 4 losses and 6 wins and 4 losses. No, they can cluster on you. They can group together, of course, and they can drain your account pretty quickly. So how do we approach that? What do we do with that? And what I have done is I look at it from a couple of different angles. The first thing that I look at is, with each trade, did I do anything wrong? Is this trade perfectly within the rules? So if I traded perfectly, I didn't make any mistakes, that means I'm trading within the rules. I'm trading within the proven system. Okay, so if I've done my job, that means that regardless of the amount of losses that I've taken so far, every loss was stopped at the perfect spot. Every entry was correct. So that means the setup was perfect and the entry was perfect. Didn't get in too late, didn't get in too soon, didn't get into a trade I shouldn't have been in. Okay, so I followed the rules to the letter of the law. I've done nothing wrong. And what that means is I have sustained as little loss as possible without, of course, not trading, basically. So part of a trading system does 2 things for you. Part of it is that, yes, it's designed to make you money and get you good entries and you know, only on the most optimal setups. But it's also designed to limit your losses, to keep those losses under control, to keep your account solvent so that you can continue to trade and build on it. Okay, so that means all of the losses that I've taken, so far I've taken 7 in a row. So 0 wins, and I'm on day 2, and so I'm down almost 9%, something like that. There's some unrealized profit in there. That's a big drop. So what I have to do is I have to let the system play, let it do its job, and rebuild the account. It's not uncommon for my system to go into drawdown right off the open of the month and then grind out and then pop at the end. So I can look at next month, I can look at going in with reduced size, cut the size down, so that way I'm still in the market just in case there's no problem. But if there is, if there's something about the market that doesn't work well with my system, no, the market's not against me. Nobody's coming after me. They're not trying to make me lose, okay? But there's something about the way that my edge works that doesn't work well in the conditions that exist at the beginning of the market month. So I go in with half size, let's say. Reduce the size. Or don't trade the first week. You could do that too. But go in with a different mindset, and then bring up to full size later in the month with whatever the equity curve typically looks like, you know, month to month to month, quarter to quarter, whatever that case may be. But this is all about data. This is all about analysis and learning what works best for you. Making sure that the money that I have in the brokerage account that I'm trading, if I lose it all, it's not going to ruin me It's not my life savings. It's just disposable income that I have in the account that I'm trading with. So I'm risking it every day. Every day I trade, I'm putting on all these trades. I risk losing it all every day. Has to be okay with that. I have to be okay with that. My bank account, my finances have to be okay with that. And then sizing has to be correct so that I can afford these clusters of losses. My account has the ability to recover from that and keep all the trading buoyant so I can continue to trade and allow the averages to catch up and work in my favor. So my attitude has to be that so long as I'm doing all those things, following rules, and I've already done all the math, all the equations are there, so I know the risk and so forth, that's okay. Now all I'm doing is just letting the system play out and the variance, as it's called, to come back into play so that my edge returns in the market. So doing proper analysis on your trading system ahead of time to give you an idea of things like consecutive losses per account and really digging into it so that you can see, okay, how many consecutive losses would this trading system have seen over the course of, the last 12 months, let's say, to get an idea of what the ride is going to be like month to month to month. That kind of data can really be helpful. In my case, what I'm experiencing this month is unusual, so it hasn't been really that helpful. It's been more of a surprise. But it is only 7 trades, so I had 97 last month. That's a lot of trades, so it's hard to really get all uppity about the numbers and the trading system and trying to fix something that really doesn't need fixed. You just don't have enough data. There's not enough trades there to point anything out as a real problem. So, yeah, you just have to condition your trading and yourself mentally to let the trading system do its job, let it ride. And I think the analysis of going back and looking at how your trading system performs over a long period of time and seeing how that equity curve goes, what that ride is going to look like and feel like, is super helpful if it's accurate. When it comes time to actually riding that horse, that's when having that kind of data can be extremely helpful, to where you feel like, I'm not stupid, I haven't done anything wrong, and I'm not doing something here, I'm allowing something to happen that should not be happening, nothing's broken, but rather this is just the nature of the trading that I'm in. So do that analysis, do those checks, so that you're not caught off guard when this clustering thing happens. Because unfortunately, with a 60% win rate, that doesn't mean you win 6, lose 4, win 6, lose 4. It just doesn't happen that way. So I'll see you next time. Take care.